channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back with another reaction video. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Definitely appreciate everybody, man, who's coming back to join us. We love all the support that you guys been giving us.
Yes.
Through this transition that we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? This journey that we've been going down. So we definitely can't thank you guys enough. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, how you do it? Like that, something like that. Anyway, let y'all see that title, let y'all see that thumbnail. So let them know who we're gonna react to today.
We are reacting to Fox News. Shout out Fox News.
Shout out.
McKinney rips KJP for lack of answers on White House cocaine.
This is like a really crazy thing for me. Like, I ain't never heard of no cocaine being found in no White House. You know what I'm saying? I heard of a dope house, you know what I'm saying? Crack house, you know what I mean? Spot and trap house and all that, but not the White House though. You feel me? That's the most secured building on earth. Me and my mama were just actually having a little conversation about this just yesterday, actually. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I should tell y'all about that one. But let's jump into it, man. But before we do, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to that channel, bam, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And comment down below, baby. Yeah, come join the squad. You feel me? Cause if you're not here, then you know where. Plus, we already kicking off. What? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. I be good. Boom. Boom. All right, let's get it, though. Let's get it, though.
Now we begin with new details and a lack of answers following the discovery of cocaine at the White House. Federal officials are now reportedly running DNA and fingerprint tests on the small bag of cocaine, all in an effort to potentially track down the culprit. The White House says the bag of cocaine was found in a heavily traveled area of the West Wing.
I wonder who's going to be the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Because they doing fingerprinting. There got to be some fingerprints on the bag. I know they wasn't wearing gloves. I promise, I cannot wait until this unravels. I swear I can't. I just can't wait. Because I want to see what they're going to say. Like, how can you? I just can't wait. Real talk.
Says the bag of cocaine was found in a heavily traveled area of the West Wing, while the Secret Service tells Fox News that the drug was located in a cubby used by staffers and guests. And while the investigation has been underway for just 4 days, one law enforcement official familiar with the situation is already telling Politico that it is, quote, highly unlikely that a culprit will be found. Really? Meanwhile, President Biden wasn't at the White House when the bag was discovered, but he's still keeping quiet on the whole situation. And White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre.
Man,
come on, guys.
This is sad.
Come on, guys.
I promise you, boy. This is sad. Like, real talk. I don't know if it's just me, y'all, but this is really, really bothering me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really rubbing me the wrong way. Because they just in your face with it, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? Type of thing. I'm the president. Like, what y'all gonna do?
He just brushes it off with, come on, guys.
Yeah, and laughing and smiling about it, though. But let that be somebody else inside that office?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Like, oh, this is...
They are all over it.
All over it. This is pissing me off. Like, real talk.
Thank you so much. And White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre faced a barrage of questions about the cocaine discovery, to which she answered none of them.
So what's preventing a visitor from bringing in anthrax or something that's not magnetic into the White House?
No, look, Leisha, I totally understand the question, but it is under investigation.
Does the White House support the prosecution of this individual?
I'm just not going to get into hypotheticals from here.
Would the president be satisfied with, sir, this is a busy room and We found some cocaine. We don't know who brought it.
So let's see what the Secret Service says, right?
How determined is the president to get to the bottom of who brought illegal drugs into the White House?
The president thinks it's very important to get to the bottom of this.
Really?
Kaylee, the only thing to me more patently unacceptable than finding drugs in the White House would be the press secretary's absolute refusal to address even one question about it. What are your thoughts on this whole thing?
She brought nothing. I would not have walked to that podium without saying, Secret Service, you have to give me something here. I mean, you read the headline from Politico. Daniel Lippman, the reporter there, got more than the press secretary of the White House. She said she did have some information to add, and it was this: the president and the first lady and their family were not here this weekend. That's not new information. Okay, we've known that. All you have to do is read poll reports or reporting about where the president is over 4th of July weekend. She brought no answers, totally inexcusable. And just to break this down for our viewers, this entrance, it's the basement of West Executive. So this is the road that runs between where most of the White House staff works and the West Wing. It is heavily trafficked. That is true. Press does not go through this door, so that rules out the press. There's a Secret Service agent sitting at the desk right in that door at all times. So this would have had to have been left in front of a Secret Service agent. They rotate. I imagine they would have found this pretty quickly because you have someone staring at the entrance and looking around the room at all times. It's so heavily trafficked that guests come through. My mom's been through there, my sister, my dad, baby Blake, though she didn't bring cocaine in there. Someone did. Not my daughter. But the scariest part, just last point, is the President of the United States walks through this entrance. If the motorcade is on West Exec, which it often is, I've seen President Trump walk through there, and the thought that President Biden could have been within feet of a powdery substance that was unknown, it's incomprehensible and it is inexcusable.
Right.
That's right. And Ben, you know...
But like the other one said, what if there's some anthrax that come through the door or any type of harmful substance if cocaine can get through there? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, like, crazy to me, man. Like, I promise, man, this is, like, wow.
That was unknown. It's incomprehensible and it is inexcusable.
That's right. And Ben, you know, to that point of Kaylee's, I find it difficult to believe, in fact, downright unbelievable, that if it was in a cubby associated with other things, I'm sure it wasn't just by itself Indiana Jones style on top of the pedestal.
Yeah.
So is there no way to ascertain the identity with them saying it's likely unable to be found? I'm sorry. I thought we were supposed to have the highest faith in the law enforcement surrounding the president of the United States. So why
there's
won't
no
we be
way
able
in
to
hell
learn?
they don't know who this is. And this goes back to the same BS that we heard when we had the leak out of the Supreme Court. We can't find them. Like, if our government can't figure out who walked in with cocaine into a White House, and when they say it's heavily traveled area, I've been there a lot. You've been there a ton. This is not Disney World. The definition of heavily trafficked area is still a very small number of people at the White House that would walk through this area. You just can't walk in there. You can't. This is not some like thousands and thousands of people in a corridor all day long. This is not a theme park. It's the White House. There are cameras everywhere.
The press usually has a camera on that entrance.
Correct. And my point is, if they can't figure it out, I guarantee you, and this is where I'm going to call BS on this, if this was a substance that could have been a threat to the president, we would find out who did it.
1,000%, man. Oh my God. Man, that's real talk, man. That is real talk. Man, listen, whoever you is, champ, you speaking the truth. 100%. 1,000,000%. For real. If that would be, like you said, some type of anthrax or something like that, man, come on, man. We would knew immediately, though.
Right.
The same day. All over the news, everywhere. Oh, yeah, woo-to-wah, bamboo. You understand what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, we don't know where this came from.
So who really brung the cocaine?
You feel me?
Took the cocaine to the White House.
Come on, man. And he said cameras everywhere. I ain't never been in there. I can only imagine the cameras everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's the White House. The president lives there. You follow what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh, my
At
God.
Walmart, in the self-checkout, they have cameras that can zoom into your phone to see who you're texting, what you're texting.
Yes.
The cameras are that good. So I know they're
For sure.
really advanced in the
They
White
got the
House.
cameras at Walmart at the self-checkout that's looking at you.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? Making sure you put everything in the bag.
Right.
And this is the White House? Come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous, man.
Was a substance that could have been a threat to the president, we would find out who did it. Mm-hmm. So why is it different because it's cocaine now, unless they're wanting just to make sure that whoever brought it in isn't known to the public? Because I promise you, if this was anthrax or something else, we would find out who brought it in. There's enough cameras there. There's enough people watching. This is not an unsolved mystery. This is solved, I would assume, already, and now they're just trying to make it go away.
Right.
And Lisa, to Ben's point about, sheer volume here, my next door neighbor whose terrace abuts mine had a party while I was gone for the weekend. One of her guests flicked a cigarette onto my couch, burned a hole. It was a pretty big party, and she still figured out who it was. The whole point is, by law of averages,
Go to the White House.
The point is, if she can figure out in this big party who flicked the cigarette, I think you would think it would be possible for the White House to figure out via law enforcement which person who had legal access to that heavily traveled area, whose possession it was.
They know. They have to know. It's a cover-up. That's what it is. I mean, they have to. And who would have the gumption to bring cocaine to the White House unless you knew that you would get away with it? And who would probably get away with it?
Exactly. Oh my God.
And I know we are all thinking the same person. I know we're all thinking the same person.
I know anybody else would be scared to bring something to the White House.
Right.
Normal person.
You would have to be high to take something like that to
Very
the White House.
high. Very high. And thinking that you're going to Disneyland or something. You know what I mean? Because Disneyland is white too when you walk to the Disney World. You know what I mean? So you might, you know what I mean? But, I mean, come on, man. Oh my God.
Bring cocaine to the White House unless you knew that you would get away with it. And who would probably get away with it? Probably the president's son, right? Who has a history of drug abuse, so much so that he smoked Parmesan cheese because he thought it was crack. So I don't know.
What? What? No, he didn't. No, he did not.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
he did not smoke no Parmesan cheese because he thought it was a crack. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
I ain't even heard of a smoker do that before. Smoke Parmesan cheese.
You know, yeah.
Oh my God.
You can't make this up.
You cannot make that up at all. Hey, if y'all got that video, please send that one. I would love to see that one. Parmesan
Much
cheese.
so that he smoked Parmesan cheese because he thought it was crack. So I don't know. I mean, but who else would have the gumption to bring cocaine to the White House unless you knew without a shadow of doubt that you would get away with it? I mean, this is the most secure building, or one of the most secure buildings, not just in the United States, but in the entire world. There's cameras everywhere. There's an insane amount of security. Of course they know who it was.
But I would say the president's family was at Camp David from Friday to Tuesday. So I would say that Hunter was there as well. So that's an alibi.
And we do have to, excuse me for a second, Ben, we do have to say, we do not know yet who it is. There has been no evidence linking it with Hunter, and it's our understanding yet that the culprit has not been identified. So as it develops, we will see if you are proven right, but at this point, we do not know for certain. Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, I mentioned this, the security cameras. I mean, it is the White House. The president is there. The national security implications, that's what I think really, bothers me the most out of this, is that if you can't find out who this was, that brought cocaine to the White House, what if somebody else was a threat? It was inside of that building, inside of that walls. That's, I think, what concerns me the most about this whole story. And as far as Karine Jean-Pierre yesterday, I mean, I don't know if it's a slow news week, but I mean, talk about getting peppered with questions. And she really had nothing. And I found that very disappointing. You would have thought she would have had at least some answers as to, or at least updates an investigation, to your
not
point,
even
Kaylee.
answering if you prosecute the person.
Right. Well, and they're not going to.
If it was someone random, they would tell us just to get it out of the way.
I don't know. I think they're so arrogant that they're just like, it's our White House. We can do whatever the hell we want to do. Because you should have walked out there. But you should have walked out there and said, we're going to find this person.
Yes.
It's a full investigation into this. And whoever did this will never step foot in the White House again. That's the official statement in the White House. There's no losing on that answer. I think it's just an arrogance factor. They're saying, we are accountable to no one. We can do whatever we want to do. The FBI can, the DOJ can. We can cover up anything we want to cover up. And guess what? We don't have to answer any of your questions because we're not the White House that was going to be transparent. We'll shut up. We'll laugh in your face. Well, as the president said, come on.
Well, President Trump, I guarantee you, he would have walked straight.
That's what I said. They're laughing in our face. They're literally laughing in our face, man. Literally, though. Come on, man. Like, come on, guys. Like, Shut up, man.
Will laugh in your face. Well, as the president said, come on.
Well, President Trump, I guarantee you, he would have walked straight to that podium and said, I will prosecute whoever.
Bingo.
But what you just said underscores the point why it was there in the first place. Because nothing emanating from this White House says in any way that there is a hard line where things are unacceptable.
Yep.
The whole reason that a staffer, whoever it was, felt free, had the gumption to bring an illicit substance to the people's house was because they knew there wouldn't be any repercussion. They knew there wouldn't be accountability. That's Biden's America. It's Biden's White House. And it's unacceptable.
Also, not recommended to do that.
No.
Not
Yes.
Word of the wise.
Exactly. They
They'll
do
do differently
for you. Unlike the president. Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Compa.
Wow. Wow. One of my homeboys had to go to court one time, right? No lie. He was smoking a blunt on the way up there. So you know how you put the blunt out? I'm talking about a blunt probably like this big. He had it in the 5th pocket of his jeans. You know, the little small pocket right there? Mm-hmm. So as he going through the smoke detectors, you know, they smell the aroma from the little blunt. They searched him. He found the weed. You think they gave him a ticket and he went to jail?
Wow.
He did I want to say maybe 2 weeks, something like that. It was something small.
Wow.
But my point is, this is walking through a courthouse. Mm-hmm. Small little in the 5th pocket. Mm-hmm. We talking about cocaine in the White House, though.
Right.
With the president of the United States inside that thing. And don't nobody know where it came from?
Right.
Millions of cameras everywhere. I feel that's the most secure building on earth. It has to be.
They know who it is.
They know exactly who it is.
His lack of concern proves it.
And it's making the American people pissed off, though. I know it is for sure for me.
Right.
That's for damn sure. Especially when you just laughing in our face like that and feel like you ain't got to answer no questions.
Right.
But like they said, if it was a normal person, anybody else, it would have been a problem.
Right.
Any other president inside there, it would have been a problem.
Right.
Straight up. Like, that's sad, man. That's really sad. We got to do something about that. We got to. I'm going to do a citizen arrest.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do a citizen's arrest. You feel me? They go pull up, nigga, like handcuffs in hand and all that. I'm like, hey, I need to talk to somebody up in there. Cause this ain't right. You feel me? This ain't right. On the real. They should be getting raided or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, something? This ain't right at all. Y'all with me on that? Y'all gonna do a citizen's arrest with me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna pull up. Red and blues flashing. Yeah, bullhorns. You need to come out. Get your hands up. You feel me? For real though, man. Like, this is sad, man. This is really, really sad.
Yeah.
I know countries is laughing at us right now. Like, damn, president over there getting high on cocaine. You feel me?
Or the security level.
Yeah.
That's a concern.
That's a major concern right there. Major. Cause think about it. Let's just go a little bit deeper right now, right? So let's just say that they did sweep it under the rug. Nobody never found out who it was. Mm-hmm. How you think that the American people go look at that, like you just said, as far as the security behind it of the White House? Meaning, if you guys just swept it on the rug, act like nobody, you don't know who did it, right? How we know something else won't get found inside the White House? You know what I'm saying? Or how we know that a terrorist won't be able to walk through there acting like they're a normal American person type of thing? You know what I'm saying? And go in there and blow up the White House.
I'm pretty sure that won't happen, but...
Right, I'm just saying, but that's how people will be thinking.
Yeah. But like they said, it's someone who was comfortable enough to know that if they got caught or, you know, they wouldn't be punished. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They were that comfortable to take it there. So I feel if it wasn't Hunter, it was someone he knows.
Yeah. Someone
close to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's just crazy though, man. Y'all comment down below, man, about this one. Ooh. Woo-wee.
Whoever it is, they're being protected because they know.
Yeah, they know exactly who it is. I wonder what they. Anyway, let's jump to some shout outs.
Okay, first shout out goes to Kelly Martin. What's up, Kelly Martin?
Kelly Martin, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it, man. Comment down below.
Yeah.
This is inexcusable.
Second shout out goes to Diane Barnes. What's up, Diane Barnes?
Diane Barnes, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that as well. Let us know what you thought about it. Comment down below. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
We'll catch y'all on the next reaction video.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.